All right, now that the market is closed, let's take a look back at this day in history, the day when the star was born. January 14th, 2004, that was when JPMorgan Chase said it would buy smaller rival Bank One Corp for more than $50 billion. The deal gave JPMorgan access to Bank One's $290 billion of assets, 7 million retail customers, and 500,000 small business clients. But the biggest prize would be the onboarding of a 40-something Wall Street wonderkin named Jamie Dimon, who had been running the Midwestern Bank One since being ousted in 1998 from Sandy Weill's Citigroup. In fact, the acquisition by JPMorgan, then the second biggest bank in the U.S., is widely believed to have been a direct challenge to Citigroup's then dominance in the space. In bringing in the brash young executive in Dimon, who had spent 15 years helping Weil build Citigroup into a behemoth financial empire, well, that proved to be much more than just the icing on the cake. Within 2 years of the deal being announced, Dimon would be elevated to CEO of the combined JPMorgan Bank One, taking over for William Harrison, who had joined its predecessor, Chemical Bank, in 1967 and helped engineer some of the biggest bank mergers in history. That included acquisitions of Chase Manhattan and of JPMorgan. Bank One would be his last major takeover, and it would set Dimon off on a 19-year run as CEO. And that brings us to our question of the day. While Jamie Dimon is the longest-serving CEO of a major U.S. bank, he's not even close to being the longest-serving in the S&P 500. So who does that title belong to? This should be easy, guys. Warren Buffett, who has held the title as CEO at Berkshire Hathaway since 1970. Among some of the other notable sages of the S&P, Alan Miller, who's been running Universal Health since 1979, Stephen Schwarzman, who's been atop Blackstone since it was founded in 1985, and of course, who can forget Jensen Huang, who has of course been at the helm of NVIDIA since its inception back in 1993. Now, no matter Jamie Dimon has earned his flowers since taking over JPMorgan, well, he has risen the bank to be the #1 bank in the country, and the increase of more than 500% in the company's stock during Dimon's tenure is 6 times the gain than the S&P Financials Index, and that has helped turn him into a billionaire. As for when he'll retire, well, I dare you to ask him that question.